All right, I dragged Hippojax up here. He's somebody who's been on a few times, so he's tested. How you doing, Hippojax?
Hey, how's it going?
Not only did you survive, but you thrived. How's it feel?
Uh, I didn't get primaried, so that's always a plus.
Let's start there, right? Yeah.
Yes,
What? Tell us your perspective.
I think I think from my perspective, I really it's kind of hard to explain.
You sound conflicted.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the same, everybody likes a good old fashioned brawl. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like you knew this was going to happen almost because I think in what was it the failed Eno. I think somebody was talking about this earlier. The old bosun that we tried. Billy was talking about, or PGL, one of the two. I can't remember the quote. I'll have to look it up and find it for accuracy. But that we should have known better because loading grid with that many people already pre-staged and in the area, we should have known better. And then
But
now,
but let me put some more information or context into that. He said because you could feel the server instability before that happened. And it's interesting to think of the server as having like weather. It's a rainy day. Okay, we don't want to fight in mud or on a dirty lot or a dirt lot because it's going to be mud. So there was a sense of you could predict what was going to happen. I would never have done that in that situation, but the server for last time in this similar situation, same system, was pretty good weather. I would call that a sunny day, right?
I think yes, I think it performed really well the last fight we had, and then today I think it did really well. And I'm trying to find the spot where it kind of all went wrong.
I believe
Um,
that happened when a Sino was lit on the Pappy side. I think that's when it all went wrong.
it's one of those things. It's unfortunate because you want to see the fight, but at the same time, you don't you don't know like how it was going to perform. Like Elise was saying, like it was too much, and it was almost like Killer B when he was on earlier. He was talking about there is going to be a critical mass, I guess you could say, and I think we hit it. And it is unfortunate that it kind of happened the way it did, but I mean, I'm kind of happy, but I also don't want to make it. I don't want to spin, if that makes any sense. I want to try to be unbiased.
Yeah, and it just surprises me because and this is so good of you. You seem to have a little bit of remorse for the situation because you wanted to have the fight, and that surprises me because I figured that you might be jubilant over the victory, but I don't. It almost feels like you don't see it as an actual victory.
I mean, I see it as a victory, but also like I feel bad for the people like Elise was saying. Like he's been in a jump tunnel for 6 hours. The the fun for those people, that's what I feel bad for because they're in here, they're wanting to play, they're wanting to fight, and they're sitting in a jump tunnel. Sometimes they're dying before they load, and that's kind of how what you feel bad for it. You know what I mean?
So it's a victory, but not in the way you wanted it.
Well, I mean, it's kind of. I don't know. Like I like I've died a couple times, and I like a good old fashioned brawl, but
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to doomsday that levy.
no, I had to back up this time, man.
Backup levy.
I mean, here's the thing, right? The Imperium pilot, like Hippojax, is the most balanced person I've ever seen from any fight ever. Pappy Imperium doesn't matter. Hippojax is like the most level-headed pilot I've encountered. But you still gotta feel good because if you're in the Imperium right now, you feel like you just won it all, right? Like, yeah, you had a turkey shoot instead of a fight, but moving forward, just looking at the amount of people that you can put on a keep star grid, knowing the amount of keep stars you have left, just knowing how this whole thing played out, you have to feel incredibly smug right now.